If we are asked to choose a side, most probably we will always choose the winning side. Siyempre, sino ho ba sa atin ang gustong matalo? Sino ba sa atin yung gustong madehado? Sino ba sa atin yung gustong mapunta dun sa talunan? And how do we determine the winning side? We look for advantages. Sino bang nakalalamang? Sino ba yung hindi dehado? Kapag dehado yung isa, hindi na natin pipiliin yon. We don't choose the obvious loser. We don't choose who has the lowest ranking. Looking at our readings, it would seem that the Christian way of choosing is not the same way as choosing the winning side. Bilang mga Kristiyano, hindi ho natin pinipili kung sino yung lamang. Hindi natin pinipili kung sino yung nakakaangat. In our first reading, we hear the disciples being forbidden to speak about Jesus. They were even being persecuted and physically hurt with what they are proclaiming. But Gamaliel was there to protect them from their persecutors, warning them that they might even be going against God. Kung gagamitan ho natin yung ating batayan sa pagpili, hindi ho natin masasabi na nakalalamang yung mga alagad. Hindi natin pwedeng sabihin na sila yung may bentahe. Kasi sila yung inuusig, sila yung pinagbabawalan. It was only Gamaliel who protected them. It was only Gamaliel who showed the possibility that the persecutors might even be going against God. In our gospel, we hear the people wanting to carry off Jesus to make him king. It would seem that the crowd was doing the right thing. However, they want to make Jesus king for the wrong purpose. After seeing his power, they saw that they could use that power for their advantage. Having someone with that kind of power will not just influence more people, but could also be a big advantage against their enemies. That was the purpose of the crowd, to have someone with that power to assure them of their victory. But Jesus is teaching us something different. Christian victory is not determined with who has more power. It may be true for competitions, but being a Christian is not about winning a competition. Our Christian life is not a game that needs to be won. We may need to win against temptations in our lives, but winning against those temptations is not determined by our own personal power. How? First is perseverance. If there is one thing that the older generation can teach the younger generation, that is perseverance. Pagtsatsaga. Sa daliho ng mga bagay-bagay ngayon, no? Para bang madali na lang makuha ang lahat. But there are things in life that we need to persevere on. And that is what the disciples went through. Kung practical lang ho sila mag-isip, they would not have returned in preaching if this would mean a more peaceful life for them. But no, because it was clear for them what their purpose is. They persevered because their purpose was clear. That is also the second thing that must accompany our perseverance. If we persevere with the wrong purpose, if we persevere with the wrong motive, we end up with nothing. That is also what Jesus was teaching the crowd. They were making him king for the wrong purpose. Baliwala lang ang lahat ng pagtsatsaga kung mali naman yung dahilan ng ating pinagtsatsagaan. Because perseverance with the right purpose may not necessarily give us victory, but it will lead us to the right direction. We persevere in our faith not simply because we want to overcome temptations. We also match it with the right purpose. And that purpose must only be for us to be closer to Jesus.